Hi Nick, so this is just a quick tutorial video on how to access your website and how to do blogs, because I know that's something that you want to do. So first of all, I've sent you an email which has a link and a username and a password. If you click on the link, pop in your username, which does have to be capitals, pop in your password and then click sign in securely. Once you've done that, you'll click across on the left-hand side here where it says websites, just click on that. That'll bring up a thumbnail of the website, just click on that. And then what you need to do is scroll down and click edit website. So that will load up Bramble, which is the system that I've used to build your website. It will load with your homepage to start with, but for now we're just going to concentrate on doing blogs. So I'm going to talk you through that. So at the top here in Bramble, you've got your menu, which is for all of the pages on your website. The best practice when doing a blog is to take the last blog post, so that's blog number 2. Click on that page and you can see this is blog number 2, which is the sketching challenge. What you would then do is hover at the top till you find duplicate this page and click on that. What that's going to do is it's going to take a copy of that blog page and all of the blog format to make things a lot easier for you. Then you need to rename that page. So over here on page name, you click the padlock. And obviously this is blog number 3. So we want to rename the page blog number 3. Now this point is important that you make sure you name the page properly, because if you rename the page that already exists, so if you, for example, if I called that blog number 2, I would overwrite blog number 2 with that new page. So make sure the page has the correct name. So in this case, we know it's blog number 3, click the padlock, and then at the top here, you can then publish that change and hit OK. What that's basically done is take the blog number 2 page and do a duplicate for you. So what you do on blog number 2 is you'd come in and you'd give it the name of the challenge. You'd paste in or type in any text that you wanted. This last blog post has images with captions. If your format's the same, all you do is you click change image and you drag from your desktop your new blog image across. Then you would change the caption. If your new blog, for example, doesn't need captions, if you click in the box here and click the remove frame, and you do the same for that one. So for example, if you just had a couple of paragraphs and then 2 photos with no captions, that would work for that. You can also, down the left-hand side, remove any sections which you don't need. So if this blog was literally a title, a couple of paragraphs and 2 photos, that would then be complete and that would be blog number 3 done. So I realise this video might be something you have to watch a couple of times for it to make sense. And one final thing to say is if you exit the blog and you don't publish, then basically you've done no damage to that blog. So the blog will be there as it was, and no damage will be done. So that's just quite a good tip. So you can see up here what we've got is I've cloned blog number 2. It's called blog number 3, and same practice. This one I'd give it whatever the new title is. I'd pop in the new text, click the image, click change image, drag my new photo wherever that may be. So let's just take this one off the desktop. If that's my photo, I'd pop in my new caption, whatever that was. And again, I'll do the same for the right-hand side. And if I didn't need captions, over on here you've got remove the frame, so you can remove the frame. Yeah, so you can play around with this. There may be times where the blog doesn't line up correctly. You might have different size photos. That's absolutely fine. Just go ahead and publish the blog. And I can obviously tidy those elements up for you if there are any issues like that. So hopefully that gives you enough to go in and do a blog post. What I will just quickly show you now is once you've done a new blog post, obviously you want to include that on the website. So your main blog page is displaying each one of your blogs. So you can see you've got blog number 1, blog number 2, and a click here to link to those blogs. So if we wanted to add blog number 3 today, we would duplicate that box. We would put in our new photograph, whatever that was. So change image, drop in the new photograph. We would call it blog number 3. We would give it whatever challenge title it was called. And where it says click here, you click at the top right, which says edit link, and you tell it to go to blog number 3 and you hit save. And that would be how you put that on live onto this main blog page up here. So as I said, I understand with blogs and things like this video might seem quite quick, or you're not quite sure what's going on. So feel free to watch the video back again. The idea is to give you the ability to go and have a try. If you get stuck, obviously I'm there for help. I can do blog pages for you if you're comfortable with that for the time being. But what I wanted to do today is give you access to the website and give you the ability to have a go at blogs if that's something that you want to do. Finally, what I'll do is I'll just exit out of here and I'll just very quickly show you if there's other things that you wanted to change on the website. So for example, your page about your health, up in the menu, you navigate down to the health page. You could then go down and you could then make changes to any element of that, add bits, delete bits. If you see an element that's repeated, so for example, this paragraph is repeated here, the top version is the version that appears on the computer, the bottom version is the version that appears on the mobile. If you see that, the best practice is edit the top version, then highlight all of the text that you've just edited, and then paste it in below so that the two are basically matched. You know that the computer version and the mobile version are the same. Other elements which aren't repeated, you just go in and just have to change them just the once. You could go in and alter any one of these. So it takes a little bit of sort of getting your head around, but effectively it's pretty straightforward to go into a page and make some simple text changes if you want to be able to do that. So I hope that this video helps. As I said, you have half an hour a month of free support from me for anything that you can't do or that you're not comfortable doing. So obviously, please feel free to use that. And thanks for watching.